The Gohan Cycle in Dragon Ball Z represents an infamous point in the series for better or worse, where Gohan, Goku's son, was supposed to take over as the main hero. The end of the Cell Saga was designed to set the stage for Gohan to carry the torch forward. This shift was even confirmed by the creator, Akira Toriyama, who stated in various interviews that Gohan was intended to be the new lead character. However, Toriyama later backtracked on this decision, mentioning that Gohan wasn't suited for the part. Despite these intentions, Goku's popularity and the fanbase's attachment to him led to Gohan ultimately not becoming the central character as initially planned. This change left many Gohan fans disappointed, as his character struggled to reclaim the spotlight even in Dragon Ball Super. Toriyama's own comments and author notes highlight the behind-the-scenes decision-making that ultimately shaped Gohan's trajectory in the series. Toriyama's decision not to keep Gohan as the main character of Dragon Ball Z had its own reasons, which have sparked much speculation among fans. However, Dragon Ball Super, a different series from DBZ, reflects today's different fanbase. The shift in fan sentiment towards Gohan is evident as Toriyama brought him back as the lead in Dragon Ball Super, Superhero. The movie's success, becoming the highest grossing in the series, signals a change in how Gohan is viewed by fans. This shift in popular opinion highlights the evolving dynamic between creators and audiences in the world of Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama set up Gohan to be the main character at times, making him the strongest in the series on multiple occasions. From the Cell Saga to the Buu Saga, Gohan showcased incredible power surpassing even his father, Goku. This potential was evident even in earlier arcs like the Frieza and Saiyan sagas. In the Buu Saga, Gohan's strength reached new heights when he unlocked his full potential, becoming Ultimate Gohan. This new form was believed to be stronger than Goku's Super Saiyan 3 transformation. However, despite his moments of greatness, Gohan's time as the most powerful character was often short-lived, as he was typically surpassed by others in the series. Despite this, Gohan remains a fan favorite for his unique abilities and important role in pivotal story arcs of the series. His strength and potential continue to be a hot topic of discussion among fans and critics alike, highlighting the complex development of his character throughout the Dragon Ball Z series. In DBZ, Gohan and other characters are constantly pushing their limits to become the strongest warriors. While Goku's journey sees him consistently reaching new heights through intense training and self-discovery, his son Gohan's path is a bit different. Gohan has moments where he attains incredible power, like his transformation into Ultimate Gohan, but these peaks are often short-lived. Gohan's reluctance to fight and his focus on peaceful pursuits lead to a pattern where he becomes overshadowed by others, like Goku with his Super Saiyan God form and Ultra Instinct. Unlike Goku, who thrives on the endless pursuit of greater strength and understanding, Gohan struggles to maintain his status as a top-tier fighter due to periods of inactivity and a priority on family life over training. What Chi-Chi would say for him to focus on his studies and not fighting. While Gohan has had his shining moments in battles against powerful foes, his strength is not as continuously challenged and advanced as Goku's. This contrast showcases the different approaches these characters take towards martial arts and personal growth throughout the series. Later, the Cell Saga doubled down on this theme when Android 16 pleaded with Gohan to defend the world that he had come to love so deeply. This was what pushed Gohan over the edge to become a Super Saiyan 2, making him the strongest in the series for the first time. At that point, Gohan giving up training didn't really make sense to begin with, though it could be explained away by the fact that perhaps he thought his dad staying behind in the other world would prevent evil from returning again. However, given the fact that Gohan only reached the beast form in Superhero because he has been training the entire time in secret, it's clear that the "stop training" excuse just wouldn't work anymore in Super. And it's arguable that it never worked to begin with. Despite how indefensible the Gohan cycle is, it still has the potential of being repeated in Dragon Ball Super with Gohan's new beast transformation. Chapters 102 and 103 of the Super manga made it quite clear that Gohan became the strongest of the Saiyans in the series, once again surpassing his father and Vegeta, and possibly even Broly, at least in terms of skill and control over his power. Ultimate Gohan was a clear precursor for Gohan Beast, as it was a transformation that no one else in the series, even Goku himself, could achieve. Like Ultimate Gohan, then, Beast Gohan could also feasibly become obsolete in the near future if Goku were to master some other new technique of the gods and angels. While it would be perfectly fine, and is even expected, for Goku to become stronger and even surpass Gohan's current beast form, The true test of whether the Gohan cycle has repeated will be whether Gohan is the one who still emerges as the strongest against whomever DBS next great villain is. Not only has Gohan become the strongest with his beast transformation, but in the superhero arc, Gohan was finally made the main protagonist. In fact, he took on a role in superhero that was quite similar to Goku's in DBZ. In DBZ, Goku would very often spend the majority of the action off-screen, either training or recovering from a previous battle. Then, when the Z fighters were at the end of their rope and needed help the most, Goku would arrive just in the nick of time, playing the hero and saving the day once again. For example, this happened during the fight against the Saiyans, when Goku had been killed in the fight with Raditz just beforehand. It also happened during the Namek saga when Goku was recovering from the fight against Vegeta, and then again in the fight against Frieza when Goku had to recover from the fight with Ginyu. This is almost exactly the same role Gohan plays during superhero. Despite Piccolo mostly being the main character throughout the first half of the film, Gohan is called upon to save the world in the end, and he does just that. Just like Goku, who would spend most of the major fights absent only to show up when it counted most, Gohan became the true superhero of the superhero arc, taking on that role that he was always intended to have since the Cell Saga of DBZ.